Both Florida and Georgia governor's races are already gaining momentum with no incumbent, no clear roadmap, and a lot of money already on the line. From early frontrunners to deep primary divides, the political chessboard is already moving, and Fariha Abrar breaks down what to watch and why these races could come down to the primaries.
A new year means a new governor in both Florida and Georgia, two states with high stakes in national politics. Now, although it's early in the election cycle, here's what you need to know about the two governors' races on the First Coast. In Florida's governor race, the Republican primary is split among dozens, but one candidate stands out, according to political analyst A.G. Gankarski, who's analyzed dozens of races. Gankarski says the current frontrunners dominating in polls, fundraising, and with President Donald Trump's endorsement.
And on the Republican side, Byron Donalds, a congressman from Naples. He's really well out in front. All the polls say that he's close to 50%. He's got more fundraising than everybody else in the race combined. He's over $30 million last check.
Democrats in the Sunshine State are still building momentum. Some big-name contenders, Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings and former Congressman David Jolly.
You'll probably see a sort of demographic split among Democrats. In the black Democrats, more going for Demings, and the white Democrats, perhaps going for Jolly. So that kind of split that we've seen traditionally, like 2018, when Andrew Gillum ran, you saw something similar.
In Georgia, a different story, a divided field in a true swing state for a race that could go right down to the wire no matter which candidate President Trump may endorse.
The Georgia election is going to be interesting to watch because Georgia Republicans are a little bit different than Florida Republicans. They don't necessarily walk in lockstep with the president.
The GOP race is already shaping up as a battle between the top statewide leaders in Georgia, including Secretary Brad Raffensperger, Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, and Attorney General Chris Carr, while some Democrats are rallying around former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
In Georgia, it's going to be more of a split thing, and you're going to see who comes out of the primary.
While the first day of the new year might be too early to gauge the race's direction, Gankarski's suggestion to voters is to keep an eye out for candidates' activities for now, through primaries and election day.
I always look at fundraising reports because they come out every quarter now. If a candidate isn't really demonstrating momentum in terms of fundraising, they're not going to get very far, in terms of the electorate.
Although primaries are months away, we're still on your side with what you need to know this election season. Reporting in downtown Jacksonville, Fariha Abrar, First Coast News, on your side.
Fariha, thank you. And a UNF poll which surveyed Republican voters in July 2025, Florida's current First Lady, Casey DeSantis, was leading among potential GOP candidates for governor. And it's important to note here, many have speculated that DeSantis will run for governor, but she has not made any formal announcement. We are on your side tonight with what you need to know if you want to cast a ballot and the race for governor. In Florida, the primary election is August 18th. The deadline to register to vote is July 20th. And then the general election day is November 3rd. You need to register to vote at that election by October 5th. In Georgia, primary election day is coming up earlier on May 19th, and you must register to vote in that election by April 20th. The general election day is also November 3rd, and you'll have to register in Georgia to vote in that by October